What is up, YouTube? That's it here, and today I'm back with more 6v6 OU Smogon Singles, still trying to climb the ladder and get as high as we possibly can. This is part 4 in this series. We've played 15 games so far with a 13-2 record. We're currently sitting pretty comfortable at 1,300. We still need to get to about 1,700 to break into the top 500, but I think we can get there probably within like 10 episodes, right? If we play like 5 or 6 every single one of these, we'll get up there eventually. I'm hoping to get to about 1,350 today by the end of this little session. So yeah, let's talk about today's team just a little bit. This is gonna be the same team we've been using. I am gonna actually try the Iron Moth today that I was talking about in the last episode. I think this is a really cool mon. It does a lot of the same things that the Glamora did in the team for the first 3 videos, but I want to try adding like a second U-turn Rocky Helmet user. I really don't like it when my Corv gets put under pressure, and then when people like over-respect the Corv, get the Corv off the board, I'm out of that pivot. I want to try to have that Moth as this exact same idea. Rocky Helmet, U-turn, healing move. This guy comes with a little bit more toxic spikes, a little bit different from the Corviknight, but it's covering up for the fact that Glamora was a toxic spike user, and I did like having the toxic spikes as an option with a team with so much restoration. And then Fire Dance is just a really good move to be able to potentially make your special attack by 1 and make it so in some late game situations, like against like Zenta, for example, I can just go like Morning Sun, Fire Dance, Morning Sun, Fire Dance, Morning Sun, Fire Dance, use a Rocky Helmet against them and actually outvalue Zenta. So this thing actually should really cook here. Hopefully get some good value off of it. I don't think I need that much speed in this thing. I had a lot of speed on my original set, but I'm going to try it with a little bit less speed, a little bit more bulk, and hopefully we get some wins. Let's go hop right into the ladder and get these games going. Here we go. Alright, so here is that Zenta. Zenta is something I definitely want to test to, and so is Meowscarada. I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to add a couple, like another Rocky Helmet user. I wanted something that could pivot in on Meowscarada and not like get absolutely destroyed and then from there outvalue, and I wasn't feeling Glamora doing that. So I do really like the Iron Moth here. We also do a good job about like baiting and Gliscors with that. So let's think about what we really want to do here. Are you going to lead off Tinkaton or Meowscarada? I'm going to lead off with Corv. I think Corv is still the right lead here for me. Let's see what they want to do here. Sinistcha could be a little bit problematic, so that's the reason why I'm leading with Corv. I don't mind going for like... Yeah, I guess I don't mind going for Taunt. I kind of wonder if I want to run a Pressure Corv instead of Mirror Armor. Alright, so against this, like, you can U-turn and you can knock off. You should be U-turning, which means you're going to come in, take Chip, and then you're going to pin, and then I'm going to pin. So let's see, U-turn, take Chip, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and we are trading here. So we are revealing our item here, but we're also like locking out potential Sash Meowscarada as an issue. So they get a proc here. If we come in with this, I think we do just set up our rocks, but we'd be trading rocks. I might just be able to steal the K with Ice Beam. I could just come in here too. I don't really think that's wrong. Come with the Blissey. I wonder if this makes them think that I would like to trade rocks with them, right? This does mean trade rocks. Like we have the rocks, they have the rocks. I think I'm gonna try the Ice Beam. Because I wonder if we're gonna get them to pivot here. Toxic, that's fine. Almost gets the KO. And on their Protect, I'll rocks, and then I will probably Thunder. So you gotta play a little bit read heavy, but it's the right play. Okay, and they see that we have. It's weird that they Toxic to Blissey. Like I guess they know that this is the set. Like they anticipated the Ice Beam. I'm gonna Thunder, anticipating a pivot to one of these things. Water. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's fine. Yo, just take that. Lose that Terra mechanic, by the way. Gaming. I'm about to just type it in the chat, just like gaming, bro. Yo, Blissey busted out here. So they have some hazards up. The issue with losing Glim is like I'm out my Rapid Spinner. I still have a Defogger, right? But like they have good hazards up against me. Don't particularly care for this. I do not need this Blissey for, like, anything else. But I think that I could pivot in Corv. It's funny that they say, like, Tinkaton checks Corv, but, like, I can always defog. I'll pivot in there. Stealth Talk's fine. I'm just going to defog it. They have Blue, not Clear Amulet, so we are able to still do that. See if they have the Taunt. Knockoff's absolutely okay. And note that they're faster than me, which is actually very good here. So if you would like to use Stealth Rock here, you can. I'm actually going to Taunt you in case you want to hard pivot out to your Zenta. Encore's fine. Yep, it's no big deal. Get this defense, get those stat drops. Okay, so since I know they're going to rocks here, I'm just going to hard switch my Iron Moth. And I think that's a good mon here. Iron Moth is great against all 4 of their remaining mons. Slowking's the one weird one, but like, look at this Moth, dude. We are cooking here. Don't want to use Toxic Spikes because they have Slowking that can soak it up. I could go like knock off into U-turn. I think they are just going to U-turn me here. And then probably come in with their Slowking. So I can just U-turn into that and then go into my Blissey and set rocks. U-turn, Rocky Helmet again, value. Yep. I want to see if they come in with, it's probably Slowking, right? It could even be like some of these others over there. I feel like Moth is in just such a good spot versus this guy's team. And now we get a free rocks up out of this trade. And remember, they have the Tinkaton here, but I think I'm like just fine to go for rocks. Rocks with like Ice Beam to break the balloon on the pivot so they can come with Garchomp and just start going for EQs. Like that for me. So it's good. We're looking good. I'm feeling comfortable with the Moth. Gives me a second Corviknight, which takes a lot of the pressure off my Corviknight to succeed. The last thing I think I'm really missing is, like, I kind of want another Rapid Spin user. I should probably cut this Garchomp for a Great Tusk. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments for the next iteration of this team. Just give me a second Rapid Spin user. I think it could be very valuable. I could Thunder here. What are you doing? I'm going to pivot to my Moth to catch you pivoting in your Tinkaton. No, I don't want to do that because you use Future Sight. I'm just going to chill, and I'm going to Ice Beam. I'd like to catch this. Not necessarily that, but like I don't think I just lose to Zenta because I have Moth in the first place. Also, like Ogerpon's usable against Zenta, so they're big thinking here. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Don't forget to drink your coffee in the morning, guys. I like this. This is a good play from them. That's great damage for me though. Wow, really good damage. I wonder if they're gonna sub. We just chill here. Iron Defense, let me get that para. 60%, Serene Grace. Oh my gosh, and now we just check you with like Zenta and stuff like that. We don't need to do anything spectacular here. We just throw out the yellow Ice Beam. Just get a little bit more chip. Zenta doesn't have any recovery options really, so like, yeah, absolutely fine. Keep that guy honest. Moth is viable. Pult doesn't get KO'd by Body Press, so we just come with Pult. And you can pivot in your Tinkaton, but then like your mission, you know, Crisis Averted, you just go into Moth and we're fine. Or even go into Corv and we're fine. Yep, so I could even just U-turn that probably. Can even just Phantom Force it. I'm going to Darts though. He's staying in. He's going to go for Crunch. It should be a 2-shot. Ooh, I got the crit. Value. Value. Sometimes lucky. They definitely went for the Crunch there, I think. That's a value in Darts though. Twice the % chance to cure it if you got 2 moves, right? So this could be Tinkaton here. That's a scoop. So we definitely do be taking those wins all the way to the bank. All the way to the bank. And pretty good stuff so far. Pretty good stuff. Great win. I think we definitely did what we needed to. I'm thinking the Garchomp might be better off with a Great Tusk for like a secondary. I still like the Ground Mon. I think ground typing is really good, but I think I might want to pivot up just a little bit. This Moltres is going to be problematic. I'm not necessarily excited to fight Moltres Gambit. It's a bad matchup. The Walking Wake also heavily pins my Garchomp. We need to know if it's like a booster speed wake, because then I would pin our Pulp, but like Loki Ogerpon's probably pretty good to that. I think if I can actually get Ogerpon on board, this is a good team, because we also don't make contact with Ivy Cudgel to proc the Flame Body, right? Yeah, so let's think about what we want to do here. Blissey's not a bad lead off the rip, because like, if you want to lead there, I pivot Moth, right? I can just lead Moth then. No, Moth's not good into Tusk. I'm going to lead Blissey. Really? Corv's fine too. I'm gonna leave Blissey. Blissey's a fine lead. They don't have that many special attackers. Like, they really don't. That's the best lead for them. Like, holy moly. Like, wow. What a pin for them. Wow, wow, wow. That sucks. We're gonna pivot in here. Knock off. Ow. Okay. And I'm just gonna Morning Sun. Morning Sun on the pivot to Moltres. I wonder... They're gonna have Scorching Sands here. So we just go to Blissey to soak that. Yep. So they're playing a little bit predictable here. What do you do? I'm going to get my rocks up. Do you close combat or knock off again? I think you just go to Moth. Brave Bird. Oof! Big damage. Wow, wow. Alright, you're banded. I was thinking you were banded before, but I definitely think you're banded now. I don't think that's like just a regular multiplier. Yeah, Brave Bird, big damage. Alright, so we could U-turn here. I could Roost here. I think I will actually prioritize the Roost and be able to hard pivot into something else. I don't want to deal with this. You are going to click either Rocks or Rapid Spin, my friend. And that looks more like a Rapid Spin set because you have the speed booster. I'm going to go to my Pult here and block the Rapid Spin. Yep, there it is. Awesome. And we don't really do that much to you here. There's not like that much that we're honestly doing, but you should outspeed me. So I should be able to like What are you going to do? A U-turn? I don't particularly like this. I don't want to get spun on by anything. I'm just going to stay in and, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of these rocks. You are allowed to switch, but then you never get to outspeed me ever again, and I do great damage against all your mons. You can go into Gambit, right? But then, like, I think against Gambit, we're allowed to pivot in here and defog. I like that. I don't think they're Defiant either. Wait, actually, they are Defiant. Wow. That's Defiant Gambit, chat. What the hell? That's not weird. That's not normal. And you never pressured, right? That's so weird. That's actually really bad, so I cannot click that in good faith here. SD? Alright, just Kowtow is good. He does a little bit more than I take, but I think I'm good. Yeah, awesome. That worked. That line worked for me. I think I have to Terra here sooner than later, because I want to be able to use my Moth. I don't like these rocks. That's Heavy Duty Boots Moltres. But we've already seen this line happen a couple times. Heat Wave's fine. No burn, please. Perfect. So we have a free move here. I'm going to Ice Beam. I'm going to try and get the treads on the pivot. Yep. Cool. Just think about how I wanted to play that out. Are you Rapid Spin? Would you Rapid Spin? Should you Rapid Spin? I'm put the pull. I'll play standard. I don't think I'm behind. You can Earthquake. Yep, good play. I don't feel like I'm necessarily like that behind when I make that play. I kind of want a U-turn, right? Because like it let me go into the Ogre Palm for free, and if you did pivot, like I'd be fine. I think this is fine. I'm gonna start trying to set up my win here. Let's go see what you do here. Rapid Spin, great play. Love that for you. So smart. So smart. Great Rapid Spin. You Rapid Spin in front of a Pulp, bro. That's nutty. Moltres. Okay, it's not Moltres. Booster? No booster. Now we outspeed value here. We're getting that big value right now. Hornleech is probably a 2-shot. I'm going to go up to full here, basically. Draco doesn't KO. Oh, it does. What the hell? What the hell? Like, oh, look at our set. Like, we don't have any Spadef, but like, bro, that should have done more. No, sorry, that shouldn't have done that much. I should have been able to live that. That's really bad. That Defiant Gambit is such a bully right now. I don't particularly have an out that I'm comfortable with. I mean, you have to go Pult, which sucks. Yeah, they just pivot up our Gambit. 1, 2. You're gonna sucker. This is really bad. Yep, I have to just deal with this. Not pivoting. I did that. They got my Terra out of it, but at the same time, I didn't lose anything for that. You can re-rocks, but I don't really care. Now you can't. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to probably lose this one. They got really cool tech here. I'm not really vibing with this. Let me mess with my camera for a second. I just realized my camera's like big sad. Let me restart the camera. Okay. Camera is back, I think. Just kidding. Camera's like super back. There we go. Okay. We U-turned. There are no more hazards. But like, they don't really help. Like, hazards aren't really helping in this matchup. They don't have enough mons to take enough damage. So we actually need to start, like, trying to win the game, I think. We needed to win the game. What would it look like? I'm trying. I think I'm making the plays that we need to make to win the game. It's not a good one, but they still have all 6. And I feel like Garchomp can get in versus like 3 of those. Yeah, I didn't do the darts. I'm making the right plays. If I crit this, he's dead. I think I need to crit too. Damn. So we lose our Pult, right? And they have the Ice Beam. If I go Chomp here, you repin with like, I think. bet you this guy's psychic, right? I have to start making these like weird plays though. I do. If you go, okay, cool. You don't actually know that we're slow, do you? Yeah, you do. A little bit of help there, Draco. Hydro, okay. Not enough. All right, so now we're getting free turns here. We could go for rocks here. That's a lot of damage. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Yeah, this is fine. Why would I be afraid of this? Why'd you pivot? What did you think was gonna happen? Free rocks, I'll take it. Future Sight's good. All right, so now I got another free turn. I need to click like Thunder or something to get everything going. But you're gonna go into your treads, which means I want to freeze it, and that's like my out. Yep, awesome. I'm making the right plays. Don't even act. Like, we're coming back. Freeze it. Serene Grace. Okay, never lucky. The cool thing about this, though, is if you want to Rapid Spin me, I just KO you, and then you're gone forever. So it's like, that's a win. Took the Future Sight attack. We're at half, but, like, we can check Gambit, and Moltres doesn't want to fight us. This is a Banded Mon. And I think if we just pivot into Corv, he's just dead. No, he's not. Well, if you Brave Bird... Close combat kills us, right? Thunderous Kick. Oof. Mirror Armor back, though. We take those. 1 Mal. How much did we actually do? 40? 47? Alright, so we actually have a... Oh, we Divine Proc me, though. Oh, dude, he's so good. Yeah, that was sick. Garchomp outspeeds, though, and we're fine to finish this thing off. We just have to chill. Yep, just do it again. No big deal. He gets taken out by Rocky Helmet. All right, let's think. No rocks. Gambit's low. I think you open Blissey here. You just go right into the Blissey, and Blissey just says, like, yo, you gotta be this tall to ride. I want to make sure how much damage we do with Ice Beam to Walking Wake. We never got a chance to hit the Walking Wake with an Ice Beam, did we? I don't think that we did. We can just go for a heal, though, here. Draco doesn't kill. Nope. Big heal off that. All right. Moltres. Yeah, I have Thunder, though. Freeze it. Oh, my gosh, we're gaming. So you can Thaw? I think Scorching Sand should Thaw, actually, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, there's a Thaw. Scorching Sand's Thaw. I think it does. And there's a burn. It's completely fair. I don't think there's an end-of-the-world situation in that there. Definitely soft will this turn because you're going to take some damage. Yep. And I think Blissey outvalues Moltres. I think it does. Let's go. Para. There it is. So now we can hit them before they get the Roost off. So they can Roost, but like, I think we have it. Oh, never lucky. Roost. Oh, Para, cool. Take that. All right. We have 14. He's really low. There's the Roost. That's the thing, is they restore a lot with Roost, but you only get 8, and I get like a lot of Thunders. And I low-key think that like Blissey will outvalue with like Ice Beam as well. Just gotta hit these. Like it's really important to hit. There we go. There's a Para. Okay, so 37%. Did they ever eat an Ice Beam? I could have swore they like pivoted in it. So 16%. So we just still need a Thunder. Let's go. Just get this thing off the board. Easy peasy. Don't need to do anything else. So you have a low HP Walking Wake, a low HP Gambit, and a low, well, Slacking, but like I don't really care. Here's the Gambit. I think you need to... Oh, it was Supreme Overlord. Dang, they bluffed that really well. I guess when they sent that out the first time, it didn't say Supreme Overlord because nothing was KO'd. I didn't know that. I thought Supreme Overlord just always activated, and if you didn't get any boosts, you didn't get any boosts. Ice Beam's good, but I don't know if it KOs. Sucker Punch is good. What's the issue with just going Garchomp here and beating their last two with just Blissey? I'm not seeing an issue. Kowtow, you're dead. Yeah. Cool. He was hoping I missed. And like in this situation, if you want to go Wake, you have to like lock in the wrong move. Like if you lock in Hydro Steam, I should win, right? Unless you crit. I want to see what happens here. Dragon Pulse. Oh, we have Pulse and Meteor. Wow. Okay. He's gaming. He is gaming. That's Specs, by the way. If you guys couldn't already tell, it's been Specs this whole time. He has to crit right here, and we still eat it. Oof. That's a scoop. We did it. We did it. We're gaming out here. We made those plays, man. That was a good one. They were giving us the business quite early, but I think Blissey is just a really, really good bond into like a lot of the teams that want to lean on like Slow King Moltres. Like Blissey will come in and have the value. We had a couple really, really good plays when we got the Blissey in, went for the rocks, forced them to bring in their treads, and had the treads pinned. They had to go for rapid spins because they didn't want to take damage on their low HP Gambit and Wake. And so in doing so, they just lost their treads, which basically unlocked the rest of our team's ability to function correctly. So, whew, that was a close one, but we do take those wins all the way to the bank. Let's go into another one. That was good. That was like good. All right, Halucha. And we both have Moth. So that's one of the problems with Iron Moth that I don't think I've necessarily accounted for yet is that my Glamora had Earth Power to be able to check like other Glamoras, and now I don't. I have Heat Wave, so I guess I can U-turn against it, but then that's just activating Toxic Spikes. I don't particularly like that. One thing I'm going to look at trying to do to win this game is getting a Trailblaze boost on my Ogerpon. That's something I got to try and do. Ogerpon's been pretty whacking. I feel like this Pokemon could be so much better. It's just not really functioning very well. So I might need to cut this guy from the team too for future iterations. I wonder if they're going to lead with Moth though. You don't lead that. I think you could get away with leading Blissey, but at the same time, like they have so many physical attackers, like I will lead with Corv for this one. I think it's a safe lead. We get to soak damage, we get to repin. Like you can rocks. I think we can honestly just like you go rocks, taunt, what like close combat, roost, defog. Like that's fine. You could be banded though too. I don't want to deal with banded Tusk. Okay. Oh my god, I just got crit on the first turn of the game and I taunted. Ow. That sucks. That sucks. That's really bad. I don't like that. You just crit me on the first turn of the game. And I'm dead. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm big sad. That crit was very important. What do we have here to come back in this game? You don't have any fairies. So, like, I guess our out is just Pult. And we're going to try and just win the game right here. We have no other outs to do this, right? So Glim's going to get double tapped, right? But now we don't have any phasers. We have a poison type to come in here. It's fine with me. I wonder if there is... Whatever comes in here should be a fairy type, I think. That seems very normal. So we've used our Terra. I don't know if we necessarily needed to use it. I want to see if they bring in the... If they bring in this Great Tusk and it's like fairy, that sucks. Fairy Halucha could be really good. Oh my gosh. I'm about to fight you, bro. Like, we are fighting. Right, he didn't go Fairy Terror. He's not dead, but he's going to get tapped next turn. Rapid Spin, that's fine. Good play. What are you going to use? Knockoff here? Close Combat? It's Close Combat. Soaking up those. Headlong Rush. What a read, bro. What a freaking reader. How much damage do we do? I think Sucker Punch gets it. I actually think Pult like wins the matchup if you play it correctly. Let me go. You're at -1. Come on, you're at -1. Let's go. Oh my gosh, he's at 1, bro. Unlucky. Oh, that's so over. Unlucky. I think we just got unlucky in this matchup. There's a couple situations in which we got crit on the first turn on our Corv. They lived at 1 HP right there. We're not dead here, but like we're not doing too hot. We do have speed a couple of these things, but like we don't do anything to superior at all. Our Terra's down, our Pult's gone. Rilla here, huh? Not particularly liking Rilla for me. What do you use? Grassy Glide? We have no, like, I guess this is our play, but it's not good. Yeah, Grassy Glide. Oh my gosh, are you banded? It looks banded, right? We gotta do this. We gotta hope that there's, like, we're forcing a pivot here for no reason. Like, that's the only out. Yeah, we forced the pivot, bro. We're gaming. They should outspeed us, though, really hard. Are you gonna glare? Oh, they did glare, but I did sub. That's the right play, but like still, I hope that would have been faster. At least I'm still making the right plays with the tools that we were being given here. I have to do this like. Okos, bro. Oh my gosh, that's so nutty. GG's. They definitely got us. I think if that one would have went a little bit different, if we didn't get crit on our Corv on the first turn, I think we would have had a much better shot at winning that game. But again, I can't really control that. I also think that they're adamant on that tusk, which is kind of nuts. All right, so a little bit of potential Trick Room here. Wouldn't say I'm necessarily great at dealing with Trick Room, but at the same time, like I wonder what their main plan is. You don't want to go Moth here. You don't need to go Corv. I actually think you can just open up like damage here. I'm just going to open up with Ogre Pawn. Like if you want to lead Hat, like I will hit your Hat with an Ivy Cudgel. And that's a lot of damage. Like I might just SD in front of your Hat. If you lead Hat, I might just SD in front of it. Gal or Slow King, huh? That's a bad mon for me. I will Ivy Cudgel this. Unless I wanted to go like Swords Dance Water Terra. Because like I'm not afraid of you. Trick Room, see what happens. There it is. Okay, that's one turn. This should let me outvalue what you're doing. Spadef boost. Lose the psychic. Lose the weakness there. Yeah. Never lucky. But look at that damage. Look at that heal. And we're just trying to wait out the TR. Like I think that's the most important thing is we just need to wait it out. Kind of want an Ivy Cudgel here. Just gonna Harm Leech. I think I'm alright. Cost me my Terra, but like I think this is a really good mon. Yes, Chill Reception. So whatever's coming in here is taking fat damage. It's probably gonna be Bolt. Right, and then we just go to Blissey, right? Oof. See if there's lefties here. No lefties. Okay. So it sucks we're losing our boost there. Our Sword Stance boost, but it's fine. Weather Ball in the snow. Dude, they thought I was going to go Garchomp. Nah, dude, I ain't that cool, bro. I am not that cool. I can put my rocks here. I think they're going to go Hat. They know that they know what I have. Slow King. Oh, that's fine. Crit. Freeze. Never lucky. We definitely do for this. Nice. Trick Room again. Yep, 5 more turns of that. And I think we can just use this for every single turn, basically. Yep, so if you want to come with Ursa, it's Ice Beam time. Big Ice Beam time. It's great damage. And then we just go to Corv. And we just use Roost until the Trick Room's over. Another thing we can do with the thing I'm kind of saving. Ooh, that's still so much. What the heck is that? Oh. Oh, that's ass. Yep. Hey, make a read. Make a read, bro. Nope, no reads for you. No reads for you. Good play. I thought it might try and catch the Corv and go for a Facade, and I played greedy there. I don't dislike Garchomp right here. I think Garchomp pins this thing pretty well. Garchomp pins a lot of that core. Just go for the EQ, I think. Nice. So that thing's gone. It's a big sweeper gone. Like it's gonna really help. And so like I wonder if they're gonna go Porygon here. Then go Hat. Slow King's still fine. And so against Trick Room, another thing you can do is just put up sub. And I think that that's like a good play here. I'm gonna actually Earthquake, because I want to see if I can get a Terra out of this thing. There's a Terra. Awesome. Don't need to. Just want to stick my damage here. There's the Trick Room. And so on this Trick Room turn, when they Chilly Reception, you sub. And then you just use sub like 4 times. And then you just wait out most of the Trick Room turns. So it's like, okay. So there's a sub. And here's another sub. And so you see they're just like, eh. I can also pivot if I feel like it. Yep. Do I care about pivoting and soaking the damage? I need to keep my Garchomp alive to some extent. I think I'm just going to Earthquake here and then Earthquake again. I don't need to sub here. I can just soak it. It's the last turn TR. I can even Swords Dance here. Swords Dance is better. Okay. Gaming. Nice. Dunzo. They thought I was going to sub again. I did not. And they ate that. They're really, really thick. Oh, Garchomp's cooking now. We're just getting free leftovers ticks. Yeah. That's going to be it, bro. Trick Room's good, but like sub and like moves that like healing, like Blissey, Core both have heal, Overclock has heal. Like I think you just outvalue. When you're too deep in the TR sauce, like, you know, you need to have like a Meowscarada or something that like still works. DC'd. You need to have like a Meowscarada that like forces me to respect your speed control, so you're not like asking for too much permission to use TR. I think they could have still won this game because they're gonna go Gambit at some point, and they're gonna come in and try and like Supreme Overlord Sucker Punch, and like that's honestly fine. I think because we could just have the Moth here, and like Moth has value, Blissey has value. If I wanted to sub over, the right play for them is actually bring in like a Kowtow Cleave and break my sub, and then that puts me within that Sucker Punch range. But right here, I'm out of the range of Sucker Punch, I think, and we just Earthquake. They blew their Terra on the Slow King. So, yeah, I really think the sub play is kind of how you beat that sort of core. But it's okay. It is okay. Alright. Let's see what they're going with here. Are they going to be here? Survey says inactivity L. Awesome. Let's go for one more game. One more game, and I just want to say thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this series. I know this is part 4 of the series. Been pretty active and making videos every single day. If you've liked the content so far, you want to see more, think about dropping a like and a subscribe on the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see, 1265, not the highest rated opponent I've fought today, but still good nonetheless. I do respect low kicks, so I think I might actually just lead Corv into that, just to be like, hey man, I see what you're trying to do. I'd rather you didn't. I also respect the heck out of this thing because I don't really know what they're going to do. And if I lose my Corv, I don't have that pivot in for low kicks. So, like, what is your plan? Icicle Spear is good. Freeze Try is usable. Is it like Terra Electric, like just raw rip me, bro? Like, go nuts. Okay, there's pivoting. That works. Booster? Oh, they are boostering immediately, and it's speed. So we don't know if they're physical or special. Dicey, right? I think that you can come in with Moth here, right? Am I wrong that this is usable? And just we would like to U-turn to Soak. Thunderbolt. Cool, it's special. Awesome. So now we know that it's special. We could go into Blissey if we want. I'm just gonna go with the Ogre Pawn. And I think you just Horn Leech it. You can pivot too. I know, but now once your booster's gone, like you just don't have that value versus my Pult anymore, and Pult just can U-turn against you all day. I can Phantom Force it. I think we're good here. As long as you don't get like crit or like paralyzed by a T-Bolt or something. I think you're just gonna Moonblast me or pivot, right? Yep, this is absolutely fine. Alright, so this guy's ability, Petra Run, Poison Puppeteer. I don't necessarily know what that does. I'm gonna look this Pokemon up a little bit. You know, bear with me while I do some research, because this is like my first real time playing against it. Petra Run. Poison Puppeteer. If this Pokemon poisons the target also becomes confused, and it is heavy on the defense side. Okay, that's a great mon. I think it's really, really cool. I haven't even done the thing in the, what is it, the Kitakami Dex. Like, I haven't even done that yet to go get it. I'm just going to pivot into my Moth. I don't think I need to worry about it. Toxic, we have Blockaroo, do need that one. So we could actually go for a Toxic Spikes here, because it would mean something here has to, like, one of their mons does get Toxic. So I think I will do that. If they want to pivot out, like, yeah, Parting Shot, nice. So it does, I knew that it got Parting Shot actually. So they can bring that thing in to take away the spikes, but like, I think this is a fine play for me. And from here, I just go into our Corv, and then they can U-turn and go back out to theirs, but like, I think I'm fine here. I can also just like taunt that and U-turn and defog. I think I would just defog here. I think that's fine. I don't want rocks. Rocks are worse for me. You're going to knock off. So I will just taunt you here. Petra Run on the pivot. Yo, soak that up. Taunt. Go for the defog. We're all just pivoting around. We're all just having a good time here. Is the Clear Amulet? Clear Amulet's probably a pretty common item on this thing. Make it so you can't defog against it, right? Sounds like a good item for it to me. Oh, no, it's, no, actually, I don't know what it is. I don't know what item this thing holds. It could obviously hold Black Sludge. Oh, does it say Black Sludge? Did it already show it? Am I an idiot? Superior. On the contrary, boost, boys. That evasiveness boost. He's cooking. Okay. You still try this. It's still the right play. Ow. Don't miss, please. Thank goodness. Okay. Moth is probably right. It's either Moth or Dragapult. I think the Dragapult's probably fine too. That's sick. That evasiveness boost is so freaking cool. You just gotta try and darts, I think. I should get 2 shots at this. Let's see what they're cooking with. You can go into the Valiant. I'm just trying to get that Superior off the board, bro. Okay, I hit. he leaned into that miss, bro. He leaned into it. Here's the Valiant, but it doesn't have that speed boost anymore. And we know it's special, so like Blissey does low-key work against it, even if you want to go for like Aura Sphere. Encore does not work. No TY, my guy. We can set up our rocks. I'm just gonna Ice Beam off the rip because I think this is gonna be a Gliscor pivot. And Calm Mind's fine. Like I do just one-shot you with my Pult whenever I feel like it, so that's fine. When do I want to do that? I'll Thunder. Never lucky. So now we're showing them that we are a threat. No, I think you just, like, chill here. I think Pult Oko's it. So, I mean... They still have Terra. Moonblast. Cool. I'm not pivoting that Pult. I would like a Para, please. Let's go. Big Para. Cool. Now they're with the range for Pult for sure. I'm going to put a rocks here because I can. And then, I don't need this Blissey for, like, anything else. So, like, we're going to try and soft boil, but, like, do we just come in here and pin? Garchomp even pins here, I think. No, Pult, I don't mind the Pult here. Yep. You could pivot in the Gliscor, and that's okay. Because I just wanted to stop the sweep from this thing. This thing sweeping is too much. If you go Dark Tear or something weird, like, I don't think they've Terra'd yet. Cool, so rocks are up. Here's the Kyurem. Okay. Dragon Dance on my rip, bro. Okay, good Dragon Dance, good Dragon Dance. Double Dragon Dance, okay. Alright, so the cool thing about this is this makes them just lose to Sucker Punch. So we just go for a pivot here. Hopefully they make contact with something. Like, I don't necessarily need Corp here. Icicle Spirit does not make contact, so great play. They're probably thinking they have the win here, but I think we're going to be good. SP, baby. Yep. Awesome. Alright. Toxic Parting Shot. You can Parting Shot Pult. I mean, we're Infiltrator. I guess you could. It's fine. I'll go to Iron Moth. You can Parting. Hex. Ooh, big damage. Alright, we are allowed to do a couple different things here. I can Morning Sun. I'm not afraid of you. I could U-turn and repin you with Ogre Pawn, and that's probably a game ender. Even Toxic Spikes. I think I'm going to just Fiery Dance. I'm just going to chill. Never lucky. That's great damage, though. Honestly, that puts probably within range for Dragon Darts. I'm trying to think what they do with Gliscor. They're still at full. We've just seen rocks. We haven't seen them do anything else. So it's still dicey. Still definitely anyone's game. I respect low kicks here. It's hard to say, though. They're definitely running out of options with these three. With rocks up, too, it's a little bit problematic. All right, let's see. Garchomp is threatening a lot of value in this matchup, too. It's free damage. You know, in case they wanted to go for a double switch, it's still the right play. Yep. Can't knock off that. Uh-oh. Alright, so I think the right play is just the Ivy Cudgel. Like, you're going to have to pivot, but then, like, I don't think you eat both these. And then you're going to come in the low kicks, and then I'm going to pivot, and then I'm fine. Yeah, it's been Black Sludge. Alright, so as long as we don't low roll here, we have the... You know what? Don't care if you low roll, this is it. You're done. This still increases the damage because it's still double dipping a Water Terra, so like I don't want to do anything into it. So low kicks comes in here. You can definitely U-turn. That's heavy duty boots on you. So it means you're not banded. Yep. Absolutely fine. I could heal. Fire Dance is good. Yep, just end it, bro. It's like I'm a Iron Moth, bro. Like I do what I want out here. Iron Moth, just out here gaming. Well, let's go. Look at this. I don't need these boosts, man. Stealth Rocks, dude. I don't need this, man. I'm just gaming. Who needs Fire Dance boost? Me? I'll take it. This one, dude. He doesn't even have the damn. He doesn't have EQ, dude. That's the saddest way a Gliscor could like ever lose, bro. Fine. 2 could play at this game. I'll just chill. Crit never lucky. Nah, we're gaming out here. I got you, bro. I got you. I sit here all week. Protect Morning Sun D's. Fiery Dance, please. Let's go. Iron Moth better than Gliscor confirmed. You heard it here. Look at all those. Look at that. Spikes Gliscor. Bodied by Iron Moth. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. I think the Iron Moth is definitely an upgrade. We're going to be at 1340 at the end of this one, which is fine. As long as we're actually still getting points, we're still doing things right. I think if I wanted to make some changes, I really do like the Garchomp, but I felt a little bit pinned having to make Corviknight do all the work of phasing and taunting while being our team's main defensive pivot. Iron Moth alleviated a lot of that pressure, but at the same time, it was still weak to a couple of mons I didn't really like. And so I think that I might turn this Garchomp into a bulky, like, Tusk. I think I'd like to do that because it does a lot of the same things. Like, I might even put Sub on it, too. Like, Sub Rapid Spin, like, you know, I might even use Earthquake over Headlong Rush. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think that the Garchomp's cool. We featured the Garchomp at the very start, but I think it might be time to upgrade it to a Great Tusk. You know, a little bit slower, but at the same time, like, a lot stronger probably, and it gets that Rapid Spin, so I can just pivot a little bit easier. So let me know what you guys think of those changes, and if you like the content, think about dropping a sub, drop a like on the video, and other than that, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.